Alright. No, why is Blueface on my home screen? I want my fucking live stream, god damn it. Wait, that probably means we're not live.
Oh, I just got it. I got the notification. We're live.
Okay, I didn't yet.
Oh, we're live. It means we're live right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
What happened? Oh!
Yep.
No!
Oh no, I was about to say something in the Kurt voice I would have regretted.
What you was gonna say?
They don't want to know. Oh god. Yeah, you just sent me that link.
Bro, what the fuck? It's still not popping up on my fucking phone. God, I hate my fucking life. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's in my channel. Here we go.
Alright, I'm dead.
Okay, here we go. Burn, sir. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Sending the link, sending the link, sending the link. Bop, 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 bop.
Johnny,
There's the second link.
bruh.
Excuse me.
No.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. We should. Hold on. Let me just edit this tweet. Or not edit, but make this new tweet paste. And tweet that bitch. That bitch was tweeted. I just have to fix it on Instagram. And then we're good.
Okay. Now I just gotta add the thumbnail again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, just learning how and
Yep.
what this PlayStation fucking streams like. Okay,
Exactly.
apologize for that. Thank God we weren't too far gone in it, because I would hate that very
That
much.
would be very, very not fun. And very, very. Okay.
Nothing.
God.
God damn it. Nothing.
Hey,
Yes.
still just us.
Kick.
Plug.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
I'm just gonna add the thummy.
Oh, yeah. I love thummies.
What the fuck? That doesn't sound right. I love zombies. Okay,
That's right.
zombie.
Thumbie.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, good. Alright, cool.
You're not good.
Oh.
And make sure the thumbs down there.
The thumbie.
Okay.
Da-di-da-di-da.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is the old one or the new one. They both have the same thumbnail, obviously. Okay, let me click on it. And okay, this is the right one.
We're
Why
good
is it
now.
loud? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
started streaming 4 minutes ago. Why doesn't it tell me how many viewers we have?
I see one currently. Me.
I'm getting an astounding 0.
Bruh.
Okay,
Alrighty.
We're going to simulate a 30-man Royal Rumble match.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put in it, I don't know who to put in it. I don't think there's anyone in here to help me out. We're gonna put the Fiend in it. Hey, look on the live stream. Look on the screen. You see my alternate Fiend, like his pose.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
The
he's
way he's
got
just
it.
working at his hands.
Yes.
That's some work ass shit.
Okay,
So,
we're starting this match.
boom.
Okay.
Started. Yeah.
What is up, guys? We are back with the Notorious podcast, episode 6. This is part 2, the news edition. However, we are doing the... Is this the Money in the Bank stage in this game? Cole Quinn.
Oh my god. Bruh. Cole Quinn.
So they do kind of got like the dugout kind of.
Yeah.
How
Best
the
2K
music's
was
not in
done.
here. So they do kind of got like the...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
is the game audio off?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So
Oh
they
god.
do kind of got like the... Well, also, this idiot. Okay.
Bruh.
Let me just double check before I start talking, just because of my luck and why it's Cole Quinn's repos. Just because. Okay. Just because of my luck and why it's Cole Quinn's repos.
Good.
Just because. Okay, we seem to be good. Okay, what is up, guys? We're back with another edition of the Notorious podcast, episode 6, part 2. And we are on with the news episode today. And yeah, guys, also, we were gonna do this on the Money in the Bank review on Sunday. However, for the sake of Mother's Day, we just went with the
Yeah.
logical outcome. Obviously,
I
assuming
agree.
that most of you were with your moms.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, now we are on here today doing the Money in the Bank review, and it is I, Johnny Mayhem, here with Easter K. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Nothing much, man. I'm just, glad school's over, man, basically. Damn, man, how are you?
Pretty good, man. Just enjoying the days off with work, and yeah,
Most definitely.
so very, very nice.
Very nice.
Getting
Very
to
pleasant
catch up on
indeed.
some wrestling, and yeah, yeah. So without further ado, I guess we could kick off the Money in the Bank review, and it's just yeah. Without further ado, first match was the New Day versus Miz and Morrison versus the Forgotten Sons versus the Lucha House Party. What'd you think of this one, bro?
The match itself I wasn't too paying attention to be honest, but the outcome, man, like you said before, it could've, I think Street Profits would have been a good one just to build up this new, debuting team on the main roster. When I say New Day was probably the second best option they had, because Lucha House Party, they're not legit in the slightest. And Miz and Morrison, God no. I'd rather watch paint dry than listen to them, listen or watch them, so I say it was a pretty good decision in the end. And it's not like they're gonna do anything else with the tag team division, so I say New Day is the most solid decision they've made. What do you think of that match?
Yeah, man, I didn't really pay too much attention to the match. I mean, if you've seen any tag team fatal 4-way matches, you've seen this one. Um, yeah,
Definitely.
like I said, the Forgotten Sons obviously would have been a cool chance to they would have been a cool chance to build a new team up. Obviously, just a new debuting team. And obviously they didn't do that, but it's not like I expected them to do that. But yeah, I guess the New Day is your best option here, I guess, and they won. So,
Yeah.
what do you think is next for the New Day?
Who's next for the New Day? Damn, who's on SmackDown? Yeah,
Pretty much all just these teams. The heavy machinery's gone.
God damn, true. So, probably Forgotten Sons, I would
Yeah,
say. Sorry.
yeah. If it's anything based off SmackDown tonight, if it's
Yeah,
anything based off SmackDown tonight, that kind of looks like the direction they're going. So
most
yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
just another buried NXT team.
Yep. Basically, man.
So yeah, but next up, I'm not gonna give too much take on this because I didn't watch any of this match. But Bobby Lashley defeats R-Truth.
God damn. What the fuck, man?
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, I don't. Was it for the 24/7 title? I doubt it.
I think Gronk still holds it actually.
Oh shit. Damn, so that was just some random normal match. They just put on the show. Damn, who
Yeah.
won? Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby Lashley
Oh
won.
shit. God damn.
Um,
Um,
next up, Bailey defeats Tamina for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Thoughts?
oh my god, thank God Tamina didn't win, man. Thank anything, man. Cause, my god. Cause there were people on Twitter that wanted Tamina to win for some illogical reason. They love Tamina. I wouldn't know why, but thank God she didn't win, cause she can't wrestle. She can't cut a promo. She's not intimidating. She's not a force. She's none of that. So thank God she didn't win. And thank God Bailey kept the title. So in the future they could build, hopefully, towards a Bailey and Sasha feud. So what do you think about that match?
Yeah, I mean, for people that wanted Tamina to win, man, I mean, like, listen, I understand if you don't like Bailey's heel character, but oh my God, if you think that warrants Tamina a SmackDown Women's Championship run, you got to be out of your fucking mind, man. I mean, oh, can you imagine how bad that would have been? Did Cole Quinn eliminate Seth Rollins? I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Shit.
Um, Yeah, man, but definitely the right winner here. Obviously, you can't have Tamina
Most
win and intertwine in Bailey and Sasha's storyline. And yeah,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, right winner here. And after SmackDown tonight, things are looking a little good with the development of this story. Obviously, it's been amazing. Just the slow but apparent build. I enjoy it. And yeah, so yeah, definitely right winner here on this one.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Anything but Tamina or Lacey Evans or most of them, basically all women on that brand. But thank God Bailey retained. That's all I can say. So yeah. hmm Everyone else besides Sasha, surprisingly.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, Braun Strowman defeated Funhouse Bray, and in a match where Braun outsmarted Bray, I guess. He put the sheep mask on. He acted like he was selling his
Yeah.
soul back to the Wyatt family or whatever, back to Bray. And then he turned on him, hits him with a power slam, and wins. And at the end of the match, we had Bray saying, I told him I could deal with you, and I told him he didn't have to deal with you, that I could get you to come back home, and then Braun Strowman hit him with the power slam, and as he was walking
Yeah.
away, we seen little Fiend vignettes pop up. So I think that's an indication as to what's next for Braun. Obviously, it's not, well, it is Bray, but it's the Fiend. Um, so yeah, what were your thoughts on this match?
It was a pretty cool match. I digged all the moments they had in between each other. I dig when Huskus the Pig came out and started talking shit. That was fun. And then like you said, that psychological win, you could say, that Braun was able to get over Bray, which was really cool. And I'm just glad he made that teaser at the end with that cool ass line. So that basically confirming that the Fiend will be going after Braun Strowman. So I'm digging that, bro. Digging it a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I think that that this is what it's building up to. It's going to be the Fiend. The Fiend's going to be the one to take the title from Braun, but I was just hearing that they just didn't want to take the belt off him so quick, which I can understand, but the Fiend should have never lost it in the first place. That's their first mistake.
Seriously.
But yeah, this is just the cards we were dealt, and obviously the indication as to what's to come is good. It's good. Getting this belt off of Braun as quickly as possible. Well, obviously not as quickly as possible, but in WWE's eyes as quickly as possible. So yeah, man, Braun retains here, but I think at Backlash he's going to run into the Fiend, and that's where it'll all come tumbling down for the big man. But yeah, it was the match wasn't too much to rave. The match itself wasn't too much to rave about, but just all the lines, just Bray's vocals in the ring is just great. One thing I want to know though is I wonder if Bray and Braun will be the Fiend and Braun, I mean, will be a cinematic match, or if it will just be those two in a empty arena.
Yeah, that's a true point. I wonder if they'll do a cinematic match with Braun, cause the Fiend in empty arena would.
I
I
like to
mean,
hear his vocals.
that'd be cool. Just to straight just hear him. That'd be awesome. So it
Right.
wouldn't be bad, I don't think. I think the Fiend could carry interest with no crowd. So I'd say they could do it.
Yeah, I think so for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, man. Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins for the I was about to say the Universal Championship. The WWE Championship. Thoughts?
Thoughts. Drew McIntyre, listen, you said this before, and I agree with you. This is like great, probably best Seth Rollins, and it would be great to see him with the title. But Drew's just doing so good, and he's so legit now, and he earned it so much
Mm-hmm.
that it's good that he won, bro. I'm glad he won. I wouldn't have minded Seth. I really wouldn't at all. But I think Drew deserves some time, some good time with that title. I'm
Oh, no
glad
doubt.
he retained it, definitely. I think that was a good decision on their part. Really good one. What do
Oh,
you think?
look at Kane. He just threw his ass out the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure. In my opinion, I think this is the best Seth has ever looked and sounded. Obviously, as of in-ring quality, obviously not. Obviously, we all know that's a no-brainer. That is the gauntlet match era, IC title workhorse era
Hmm.
of Seth Rollins, which that would be 2018, I believe. So that was Rollins' peak in ring. But as far as the way this guy sounds and the way this guy looks, I think this is the best that we've ever seen Seth. I just love just everything about him. I'm just really enjoying him right now, and him winning the championship I would not have minded that at all if Drew wasn't doing as good as he's doing. Like Sir K had mentioned, I think Drew is just the embodiment of just being great with a championship. I mean, he looks the part, he sounds the part, he acts the part. And yeah, I think Drew's just doing incredible with that championship. Regardless on how I feel about Seth right now, I think that Drew winning was the right decision here. As for Seth, I think maybe the U.S. title, since they just seem to bury fucking Andrade's or Zelina Vega's faction, and I think maybe that is something he can do. Obviously, kind of try to revive that championship a little bit, but yeah. But as for Drew, I don't know what's next for him, but we got some news on that, man. So we'll get to that once we get to the news. Yeah. So, you got anything else on this match?
Not really. The match was good. The match was very solid, and I'm just excited to see what's for both of them next, because I'm really intrigued in both of them, surprisingly, on Raw. So definitely, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, and with that, moving on, we got the first, or no, what did they fucking bill this as? Oh, the most unique Money in the Bank ladder match. What the,
Dude, we just eliminated Kane. Thank God. Oh
look at him
shit!
go. What if he wins? Oh my god. Oh, damn. Yeah, moving on, we got the most unique Money in the Bank ladder match in history. We got, dude, I fucking forgot who was in this match. Asuka, Nia, Shayna, Lacey, Dana, and Carmella. Also at the same time, we got Otis versus Bryan, Corbin, Black, Ray, and AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
My thoughts on the people or the match first.
They're the people, and then if that eases you into the match.
Alright. So the people, they had some decent ones, some good ones. Black, AJ, who else? Brian.
Corbin. Odie.
God no.
Ray.
No. Wait, you say who?
Ray.
Oh, Ray. He's a solid one. So I'd say the people in the match were pretty good. It's not garbage, so thank God. But the match itself was surprisingly entertaining. When I was hearing about this match and like the news and shit, I was thinking this is gonna be some 24/7 championship type garbage, man. But actually watching it, they did the best they can with the Money in the Bank. So I digged it. It was entertaining and it was fun, all up until that end. But yeah, well, Otis, man, Otis. Why? First of all, why? Why are you gonna split up a new and over tag team for the over guy single run? That after this singles run, with whatever he's gonna do with that Money in the Bank briefcase and with Mandy, what in the fuck is he gonna do? Vince won't be able to answer that. He'll say some Vince type shit like whatever the world entails him or some garbage. So, entertaining match. There were so many good possibilities with Black and even like AJ and shit, but like they had to just fuck it up again this year and go with Otis. Not my preferred decision, and I was not happy about that. But with the women, Asuka, I'd say she was the next best thing in that match to win it. So I'm happy with that decision. If it wasn't for Shayna's buried now, so that sucks. But at least Asuka, at least Vince has a high on Asuka right now, and I'm an Asuka mark, so I'm just happy to see her win. So definitely that was. What did you think about the whole situation?
Well, like you mentioned, I think that they did the best they could with what they had. Obviously, a lot of creative spots, like the spot where Otis laid the weights on AJ, the breaking of the mirror. Obviously, it's not like we haven't seen that. Feels like every month, but regardless, it's a good spot. It's a spot that'll make any big pop. How big of an idiot did Dana Brooke look grabbing the
God.
briefcase off the ceiling? Like, bitch, you you didn't know you had to go all the way to the top and grab the one on the roof, not in the fucking room. Like, how big of an idiot did she look? Like, you haven't watched these vignettes about them describing the match? Look like a
God.
dumbass, man. Obviously, but that's Dana Brooks' role. Obviously, I'm glad it was her and not somebody like Shayna, just to make her look like a fucking doofus. Obviously, because Shayna Brooke, Dana Brooke, Dana Brooke is already a fucking doofus, so we don't got anything to worry about there. But yeah, obviously, fucking Asuka winning. Sergey mentioned next best thing, 100%. Obviously, if it wasn't gonna be Shayna, I would have had to be Asuka. In my opinion, man, both of these briefcases should have went to Raw. Just because, I just don't. I just didn't see the people on SmackDown carrying them, and none of the storylines. I feel like none of those need a cash-in spot, because if Braun's not going to be the champion for long, so are you telling me you're going to do the Fiend versus Otis? And obviously the Money in the Bank briefcase doesn't need to be involved with Sasha and Bayley. Obviously that's a beast of its own, and with Drew has worked so hard. Who beats him? The Money in the Bank winner. That's why I thought especially the men's should have went to Raw, especially because just the way Drew is being booked, I think it would have just been so cool for a guy like AJ to cash in on him, and that be the way you take it off of him. Obviously, the Fiend doesn't need to be losing in general, and like I said, if Braun Strowman gets cashed in on, are you going to have the Fiend challenge Otis? I don't think anybody wants to see that, man. Um, and yeah, so yeah, I definitely think that the men's Money in the Bank should have gone to Raw, especially just because I think Black or AJ cashing in on Drew is a logical way to get the championship off of him. Thus, they've been booking him so strong. Obviously, such a legit champion. Obviously, I mean, Black is legit too, to the point where he can beat him and it'll look believable, and so is AJ. But I think just for Drew's sake, they should have had him lose via cash-in. I think that's just a way to keep him looking strong. And obviously they didn't go that route because the one guy they tried to sell us on that couldn't climb a ladder, well, he didn't even climb a ladder to win the briefcase, because AJ, wearing gripped football gloves, butterfingers the goddamn briefcase, and it falls right into Otis's hand. First thing I thought, man. First thing I thought. Another year, another briefcase men's holder ruined.
Yep.
Second thing. Obviously, Heavy Machinery breaking up is the wrong decision, man. The second thing is, I keep hearing Vince McMahon is high on Otis. He's high on Otis. He wants to push Otis. But I don't hear any plans. There's not, like, I've never heard of any plans for him to win the Universal Championship, and that's the third thing, bro. Does anybody see this guy? And I love Otis, but he's not ready, clearly.
God.
I don't know, man. I just don't see him as a world champion. I just can't see it.
Mm-mm. God, no. Yeah.
And like I said, the routes they go, are you gonna have Otis beat the Fiend?
God
Are you trying
damn.
to get this guy hated?
Yeah.
Because
The
he'll
fuck.
reach Goldberg levels if you do some shit like that. That's the first thing. And I mean, it's really hard to even gather my words. I'm like, I I just don't know why they did that. I genuinely don't know. So who beats Drew McIntyre? I thought having the briefcase to take it off of him and keep him looking strong is the perfect way to go. It's the perfect way to go because if you want Drew to remain legit, well, not that he'll lose being legit. Well, if he loses the wrong person, he will. But if he loses via cash-in, it'll keep him looking very strong. And Otis, dude, I love Otis, man, but I just don't. This is just not his role. It's just not.
Seriously,
Um,
man.
yeah, honestly, I don't know where they go here. The first thing I thought was, okay, well,
Yeah.
and I just, I just don't know where they go with this. And obviously, we hear that Vince McMahon is high on Otis and he wants a push for Otis, but Is there any is there any plans for him? Really? Are you really gonna have Otis win the Universal Championship? Don't think he's ready, man. And like I said, if you want him to beat the Fiend, you're doing everything but get him over. Because the Fiend, whether he's heel or face or tweener or whatever, is over as fuck. He just is.
Yep.
He's just over. Bray, the Fiend is just over as fuck. So if you think that Otis is gonna get a pop from beating the Fiend, you got another thing coming. I'll tell you that right now, man. Because people did not take. Well, I understand Oldberg is 50, but
Mm.
if the Fiend is just one of those acts that just doesn't fucking lose, and if you want him to lose, then keep him out of title pictures. You know what I mean? If you're gonna put him in the back in the title picture to have him lose to Otis,
God.
yikes. Now, one thing I just thought of is, what if Otis goes to the Firefly Funhouse and cashes in on regular Bray? That's a way they can do it, but as soon as the
Yeah.
Fiend gets back in that picture, you gotta have Otis lose. And what are you gonna do? Just put the title on him for a month? Not
Oh
even,
God.
depending on when they do the cash in? I don't know, man. They got themselves into a sticky situation with that, bro. And yeah, man. So yeah,
Most
so
definitely.
what were your general thoughts on the show?
So overall, I'd say it was a I say it was a C. The Money in the Bank matches definitely, the matches themselves definitely carried the show.
Hmm.
There was real, since the women's Money in the Bank winner was good, I'd say it's an overall, I'll say it's a thumb slightly up. So I'll definitely give it a thumb slightly up. What about you?
Yeah, man. I think I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna have to give it the Orange Cassidy thumb, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the show was all right. I liked Braun versus Bray. I liked Drew versus
Yeah.
Seth. I liked the ladder match, but the beginning part of the show just not it. Um,
No, just why?
yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna have to give it the Orange Cassidy thumb, bro. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So without further ado, onto the news, man. Um, we got some Money in the Bank. We got some Money in the Bank news. So we just got done talking about Otis, man. There is a ongoing rumor that Otis is going to now. I don't know how legit that this rumor is, because of the fact that Otis kind of said on SmackDown that Tucky was out of action with something, and obviously the news that that group is just looks to be done, obviously,
Yeah.
and I hope Luke Gallows wins this fucking match. Um,
Swear. ALG.
and yeah, man, Otis. He said Tucky went out with I forget what it was, but obviously that this group looks to be done. Obviously we brought that to you guys last Friday, and yeah, man, I mean,
God.
so the news I'm about to tell you guys is if this happens, man, just like the both of us fucking sat here and said, Money in the Bank, another year
Wasted.
ruined because there is a rumor, even though like I said, take this with a grain of salt because heavy machinery looks to be done. Otis said that he would cash in his briefcase on tag team champions. Yikes. Thoughts?
God, man. I mean, it's better than him cashing on Drew or Braun and Fiend, whichever one. It's better than that. But my God, at that point, just make a fucking tag team one, because they just want to do these types of things for every division, whether it's Money in the Bank or
Right.
a Rumble. So at that point, just make a tag team one. If you just want to do it for tag teams. But if not, man, and you're literally just either way, man, this is a garbage decision. Whether you break them up or keep them together, you should have just kept Otis in his little storyline with Mandy, and then he goes on. She breaks his heart. Him and Tucky move on. That's what should happen, man. Not none of this winning Money in the Bank, having a singles run, or none of that, man. So if they cash in on the tag team championships, to be honest, man, at that point I don't even care. Just do it, please. It's better than him cashing in on an actual single star. So I say it's better than that, but still a garbage decision. So yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, man. Otis, obviously, like you said, WWE. Obviously, a couple years ago when it was a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. I believe that was 2017, the year Corbin won it. They there it was heavily rumored that they were going to do a tag team Money in the Bank ladder match, and um obviously, like you said, they like to do these things for every division, whether it's needed or not. It's not need for the tag titles, man. But and if you really wanted to, just just make a tag team one. You know what I mean? There's no point in wasting the men's Money in the Bank briefcase holder, and that's exactly why I think it would just be more prominent on Raw. It'd be more focus, obviously, than it is on SmackDown, and it would look more legit, obviously, with somebody legit holding it and not. I love Otis, man, but he's a comedy guy. He's not one of these guys that we can take seriously as a world champion, and he fits good in the comedy role. There's no point in taking him out of that role, but there's also no point in putting a world championship on him, and I just think that this overall is just a bad choice unless they have him lose the briefcase. Well, not lose the cash in, like lose the. I hope not, but which obviously they're not afraid to do that. But lose the lose the briefcase in a singles match.
Yeah, to someone else, so someone else can get the opportunity to actually be entertaining with that. Because Otis, he's entertaining, but Vince needs to learn comedy acts aren't world champions. They aren't. He's got to learn that, which he never will. But like, just they aren't champs. They aren't world champions. Otis isn't a world champion. No way Jose could have never been a world champ. Shit like that, man. So I'm glad they never tried to push No Way Jose, by the way. But they're meant to be just do the funny shit, man. They just do the funny shit in the background. Gives us a good laugh in between the matches. That's it. That's all it should be, man. He doesn't need a briefcase, a world championship, none of that, man. So just God, man, this is just a shit decision all the way around. A shit situation. So yeah, man, God.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, man, Shayna. So we just got done talking about the men's Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, this woman always gets the shit end of the fucking stick. And I just said a little bit of her first name, so you probably know who I'm about to talk about, bro. Shayna Baszler was the original planned Money in the Bank
Yeah,
winner.
I read that, man. God.
What
Bro,
the... Dude,
like, why
what
did
are
you
your thoughts,
change it?
bro?
Like, pregnancy or not, why did you change it if she was pregnant? She doesn't have to cash in on Becky. She could have cashed in on a new baby face that might have just ran through. You could have made a storyline with a tournament where some baby face got through everybody, managed to win the title, and then Shayna just rips their fucking just accomplishment to pieces, bro. That would have made Shayna look like such a beast when you made her look like such an idiot. Like, like why change? Like I love Asuka. I'm an Asuka mark. Openly, I love Asuka. But Shayna, she was the number one who should have won it easily. She needs it more. We already know Asuka's dead. We already know that. But Shayna, she still has a chance to breathe. She still has a chance of life. And the way it's looking, that chance is fairly dying. So, I don't know why they switched it, because they could have had a way better moment for Shayna, to be honest, without Becky. So, I don't know why they changed it. It was a dumbass decision. I love Asuka, but it's just they should have just kept it for Shayna. Why change it? That seriously, bro. Shayna didn't need to cash in on Becky. She could have cashed in on any baby face after that, and it would have been even a better moment to cash it on Becky. And so, so yeah, man. Yeah, man. What did you think? 'Cause that shit triggered my soul.
Man, I mean, this woman didn't even make it to the top of the fucking building, I don't think.
I don't think so. No, of course not.
And, dude, okay, first of all, stemming from the Royal Rumble, yes, the match we're playing on your screen right now, stemming from the Royal Rumble, Charlotte did not want Shayna to eliminate her. So,
Mm,
Shayna didn't win that. She then
yeah,
goes on to bury the women's division in the Elimination Chamber, building her up as a beast for WrestleMania. She loses at WrestleMania.
yep.
And, and, and then they just make her look like shit up until
Yeah.
this point.
Up until now, man. Like, come
And when they do have the chance to put a briefcase on her, it's just, yeah, no, we don't want you. We don't want you anymore. It's like, hold on, let me finish this shit.
on. Goddamn.
Let me finish doing this really quick. Yeah, man, but I mean, Shayna, dude, I don't understand their gripe with her. I really don't. I don't
Seriously.
understand what she does so wrong. You know what I mean? Like she she's done everything right as far as I'm concerned. She hasn't really, you know what I mean? She done buried everybody in a chamber match. You know what I mean? Like just making her look strong as hell, building up to Mania. And to me, Becky Lynch's pregnancy announcement would have been such a greater story if she came back to a championship she never lost by Shayna. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I think that would have been a great, just a great story to tell. Obviously, those two having a history, and Shayna should have never lost at Mania. To be honest, obviously that's a given.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, I I honestly don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say with WWE anymore. I really don't. I mean, it's just so it's just stupidity. It really is. I mean, Shayna Shayna, like I said, she's done nothing wrong. I don't understand. We never even got a reason as to why Vince McMahon hates her. We just heard he's not big on Shayna Baszler. Why the fuck is that? Is it because she's not blonde? Um, I think, man, I don't know. I don't know. Shayna should have. She should have won this. Obviously, she was. I would have rather had her over Asuka. As much as I love Asuka, I would have rather had Shayna because Shayna is like. Why do you call people up if you do this to them? Call people up when you want to use them properly. When you want to have them insert into a feud and make it make sense. Obviously, she has the history with Becky because of Ronda and because of the Four Horsewomen beef. And I mean, like Sir K mentioned about um, Shayna cashing in on a babyface. A briefcase is meant for a character like her. Obviously, it could have worked
Mm-hmm.
with Asuka, but the direction they went was just, well,
Comedy.
well, well, you didn't actually win a briefcase. You won a championship and a briefcase. So, here you go. That's
God.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say other than I don't know why they hate Shayna. I don't know. Yeah, man. Any last words on that topic?
Yeah, I could agree with that confusion. I don't like. There's no reason why they hate Shayna besides the fact that she's not that not. Cause I mean, she's not like Alexa Bliss hot. Everyone knows that, but that doesn't mean shit. She's better than most of that women's division. So I don't get why Vince hates her. Is it because not every sad middle-aged man wants to fuck her? Like, come on, man. No one cares about how hot someone is. And that's clearly the only reason he dislikes her.
And
Cause
sorry to cut you off, but
it's,
just real quick, in NXT, just throwing this in here just to back up your claim, bro, is in NXT, many people feel like she had legitimized women's wrestling just because of how badass she is.
yeah, exactly. And now she's just not doing nothing. Now she's probably gonna lose to fucking. What brand is she on? Raw? Who's on that
Yes.
brand? Oh, some stupid. Probably got the fucking um, Lacey Evans. You know, I think she's on SmackDown. You know, they would make her lose to someone like her. So it's like, bro, you know, I just don't get it. But it's just the way they just went about Asuka getting the championship.
Uh,
It's just so lame. They are so uncreative. So I just say, just another another year wasted with the Money in the Bank. Who would have guessed? Now I have no faith in that thing.
Honestly, guys, by this point, can we just get all these fucking cool stipulations in NXT? Give me NXT
Seriously.
Elimination Chamber, NXT Money in the Bank, fucking you do NXT Hell in a Cell. Just
Seriously.
can you start like NXT, bro? The main roster, they just fuck up all these concepts. Like,
Seriously.
bro, how cool would it be? if the lights were to go out after a Drew McIntyre match, and when they came back on, Aleister Black was sitting crisscross in front of him with the briefcase, bro.
Oh, bro, that would have been awesome. Just shit like that, and they just fail on miserably. It's just sad, man. Wasted every year. And the Black Mass is such a good finisher to cash in with, bro. It is the perfect type of finisher.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna get a fucking worm if he does cash in, so that'll be fucking just great. Just
Black
amazing.
Black Mass is like an RKO.
Yeah, it's
Quick,
just a sudden.
garners a pop.
Exactly. Everyone loves the finisher. Come on, man. It's just like just another year wasted with the whole Money in the Bank situation. Who would have guessed? You know, anyone.
Man, go figure, man. Go figure. But next up, man, if that wasn't bad enough, wait do you hear this one? Becky Lynch, original opponent for Money in the Bank, was none other than the Samoan Bulldozer,
Oh, I saw that.
Nia Jax. I don't know if they call it. I think they called Umaga the Samoan Bulldozer, but fucking dude. Well, no wonder. No wonder.
I understand why they switched him out, because you can't trust Nia with a perfectly healthy woman, let alone a pregnant woman.
Yeah, seriously.
Nia is Nia. She's careless. She doesn't give a fuck. So I'm glad they switched it. Thank fuck, man. But just goddamn, man.
Yikes, man. And speaking of that, apparently Becky Lynch did not know that she was pregnant, or she knew that she was pregnant before WrestleMania, and she still worked the match.
Shit. I heard she worked. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, you're good. I wasn't going to say anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, bro. I was just like I heard she was pregnant during that match, but I didn't know she knew that. I'm like, damn. I mean, I get it. It's the one last hurrah, basically, for her at Mania before she's going away for probably maybe forever, man. Maybe forever, man. So I understand why she did that. I don't blame her or anything. It was safe, you know. But yeah, man. It's just good for her, man. Good for her. What do you think?
Well, of course, I'm incredibly happy for Becky, bro, and Seth, but that makes me wonder even more. Why didn't Shayna win at Mania?
That's true. What the fuck?
So you were gonna have, you know what? It's probably because they wanted Becky to beat that Nikki Bella record, or that AJ record, or whatever it is.
That's true.
That could be the reason. But you'd think Becky would be like, I'm gonna be going away. I can't wrestle with a huge baby bump, so why don't we get this title off of me? It only makes sense, and it only made sense for the story, too. Becky was being cocky. She finally gets shut up, and then she needs to go away for a while, and that's how you bill it on television, obviously. But then we start to know as fans why she really went away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's pregnant. She needs to go away and find herself. Obviously, that's how you can write her off TV.
That's true.
But obviously, without saying that she's gonna get pregnant, because that she is pregnant, because then that'll give away why she's leaving. But you can put some story in there, and then if she does come back, or when she does come back, you got a story. She's back to collect her debts, like she says. Yeah, I guess that eases us into our next topic, bro. Becky Lynch announces that she's pregnant, and she's going away, and she gives Asuka the not the Universal Championship, just give her Strowman's belt. Here, go fucking try to save this division. I bet you can't by the time I come back. Which, that's another thing I was gonna say too, is I think the saddest thing about watching this shit was, Like look at Brie Bella, bro. I honestly feel like we might not ever get Becky Lynch back. Maybe for a one-off in a Rumble, but in full effect, I don't know that we ever get Becky Lynch back, which makes me sad. Obviously, that's second favorite woman of all time. The greatest woman to me. Not in ring, but just in general. Obviously, the greatest in-ring woman, bro, is fucking without a doubt Asuka. Um,
No. No questions.
it could have been Asuka before she suffered her fatal death on the main roster, but at
Sorry.
WrestleMania 34. But yeah, 2018 is a horrible year for Asuka, bro. But yeah, which makes me think, man, that's why that maybe is why they had her formally announce it like that and give her that last thank you, as in here,
Yeah.
take this record, before she goes away. And yeah, Becky Lynch, man, I'm extremely happy for her and Seth, obviously. Um, Really quick, man, I shouldn't bring this up. Not really quick, because it really pisses me off. Some of these people on social media
Oh my god.
need to die.
Seriously.
Because if a woman's pregnancy pisses you off that bad, and you are just so pissed about a woman in a man's life, you need to get a life, because you need to have something to occupy your time, because clearly you're a bored ass motherfucker, bro. Some of these people on social media, some of the things they've been saying to her. Obviously, Shayna's promo is one thing, because Shayna is a character. That's not
Yeah.
actually what Shayna thinks about Becky Lynch's pregnancy. But some of these people bringing up abortion, bringing up, which is so fucking, like, you're bringing yourself to the lowest point of your fucking existence. Bringing up she's being a whore, bringing up fucking, your baby's gonna die. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
That's
kidding me? This is the kind of quality of human that you think is funny and you think is okay to fucking go and post online? Like, are you fucking mental?
like
Are you fucking mental saying that to a woman who is legitimately giving birth to a goddamn kid, telling her fucking kid's not gonna survive? Dude,
it's beyond sad on their part, man. Like,
who the
how much?
fuck do you think you are saying that to somebody?
We get it, people. You guys hate your lives. Go fucking cry about it. Stop fucking hurting, trying to wish hurt or just think about hurt onto other people's lives. Fucking her and Seth are happy. They're gonna be parents. Weirdly, can't see them as parents, but
I know, it's
weirdly,
so weird.
so
Seth
weird. But
is a
like,
dad.
oh god, Becky the mom. Oh
Oh,
god,
it's so
man.
weird. It's so weird to think
So
about.
serious, but like, bro, how much low life are you to wish it or even just joke about it? Like, that shit ain't funny, man. Like, come on, man. What if that happened to your fucking wife or you in general, man? They're not gonna be laughing. They're gonna be in the hospital crying, obviously. So, like, don't wish that on other people, man, because what you wish on other people could happen to you, man. And that'll just be karma at that point. So, people on social media are just sad and
Now,
just, they're just,
honestly, too, the fucking people that are saying that, too, is the motherfuckers that can't score a fucking date with an ugly ass beaver bitch. And they're over
yeah,
here saying that. And people are saying, oh, she's the Raw Women's Champion and she's just gonna throw it all away.
the
A
fuck?
child is way more important than a championship that realistically means nothing, people. Get a life.
Exactly. Listen,
Get a
it's the
fucking life.
like, come on, man. We're not talking about the NXT Championship here, man. Come on. Like, bro, we're not talking about fucking anything. It's a child. It's their own child. Of course, the most important thing to someone should be their own child. Come on, man. It's obvious. Who? No one would take anything over their child, let alone the Raw Women's Championship. The only thing under that thing is the U.S. Championship. Come on, man.
And honestly, too, people like to say, people have been saying her, like, obviously, like I just said, like, oh, you're just gonna throw it all away. Like, listen, what Becky Lynch has done. If there
Yeah.
is a perfect time for her to, I can see if we're in the build up to WrestleMania 35 and she's about to main event that motherfucker and she gets pregnant. I
Mm-hmm.
understand. But,
But
well, I
like,
don't understand some of the things people say to her, but I understand the point of like, why would you do this? Like you're in the prime of your career. But regardless, even if that was the time she did it, we see Becky Lynch. None of you motherfuckers, including us, know who Rebecca Quinn is. You don't know how
exactly,
bad the women wants kids. You don't know how, and
exactly.
we see Seth, we see a Twitter goon. We don't know who Colby Lopez is, right? These are two humans that want human things. They don't want to fucking suffer in mediocrity, raw women's and men's division their entire life. They want to
Yes,
have a
sir.
family. They want to have fucking a house, which I'm sure they do. They want to have pets. They want to have normal human things. You know what I mean? Nobody
Exactly.
just wants to walk around their house with fucking championships and ignorant fucks on Twitter for the rest of their lives. People want kids. It's a normal fucking thing. That doesn't mean that you can go out and fucking tell her that she's a whore and she needs to keep dick out of her and keep and having abortions and stuff. That's so fucked
Serious. That's
up.
fucked up, man.
Get a
Like,
life.
bro, Vince McCougar needs to realize there's a life outside this business. There's a personal life, even other professional life that people want and should be able to pursue. If someone like Becky wants to have a kid, she can. If she wants to be in movies, she can. Like, no one's gonna survive off wrestling for the rest of your life unless you're Cena. That's just a sad fact, man. Like, when Becky's fucking 30 and retired, do you think the WWE Legend contract's really gonna keep her fucking in the
Happy.
house running? Exactly, no. If that, dude, this company probably won't even be alive when she has a Legend contract. So it's like, come on, man. Like, this company's either not gonna be around, or she's not gonna be getting enough money to support a family from it in how many years? Like, come on, man. Just think logically, people. People aren't thinking logically with emotion about this. People are just thinking about what they want to see on their TV. Like, their personal lives mean more than what you see on your TV. That's the reality. That's what
And
people don't get, man.
and Becky has done all she fucking can, bro. And if
Exactly.
she does leave now forever, she is fucking immortal.
Exactly, bro. Leave
Main
while you're hot.
evented WrestleMania. That iconic fucking image
Oh my
of
god, the
on
bleeding
the
arms.
yes, with the blood smeared all over her face. We all, anytime I fucking can even say that, that image pops in our head. The heel
Exactly.
turn at SummerSlam, the rise of the man, the great matches she put on, bro. She's immortal. And if she is done, good for her. She's gonna do a hell of a fucking job, and her and Seth are gonna be hell of fucking parents. But,
Exactly. Like,
I mean,
leave.
people, these people are human too. She doesn't want to be the man and the Messiah forever.
Legit, the
Because
fuck?
when this is all over, what did you create for yourselves? A lot of money.
Exactly.
You don't have a family. You're getting old. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
done. Exactly. What are you gonna do? Like, come on, man. People want families. They're clearly the type to want a family. So let them have a family. It's just like, your opinions on Twitter mean nothing. Like, come on, people.
And
They have to.
Cena, being as busy as he is, shit, if that's what he likes, that's what he likes. Not everybody wants kids, that's fine, but these people
Exactly.
do, and you gotta understand that
Exactly.
because at the end of the day, they're fucking people.
Legit. Like, like you said, some people don't want kids. Like Cena. I agree with Cena. But some people want kids, like Becky, or a lot of other people on that roster. A lot of people in real life, a lot of people want children, and your opinion on what you want to see on TV means nothing about their personal life. So, whatever you say on Twitter, whatever you tweet or think about when you're watching the show, it means nothing to these people's personal life. So, hope they realize that.
For sure, man. Way to kick the news off.
Swear, man.
Heated rants.
Heated.
Yeah, guys. Becky, bro. Good God. God bless her. God bless her. She's gonna be a great mom. But man, next up, happy for her, truly happy for her. Next up, we brought to you Drew McIntyre's next challenger. Yikes, okay. There is speculation, this is rumors, that Drew McIntyre's next challenger is, what the fuck? Do you see Harper on the screen? He doesn't have a beard.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it's not, it's like not big. He's got like a red thing around it. Is he wearing a fucking face mask? Is he fucking COVID Harper?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? That's
That
weird
is
shit.
weird. Anyway. Yes. His next challenger is, there's speculation that it is going to be the Dominator. Bobby Lashley.
Bro.
Yikes.
Well, I know, even if he is the next challenger, I know he's gonna lose, because they also, I don't know if we're reporting on this, but they also want to break up him and Lana, so a loss to McIntyre could be the catalyst, so I think he would obviously lose that feud, but my god, what a waste of time. First of all, Bobby Lashley, no one cares. No one cares about Bobby Lashley, he's a joke. He's not intimidating, he's not intimidating force, he's not entertaining, he's a joke. No one takes him seriously, especially with Lana. And way to waste feuds for McIntyre, man. There's so many people you could have entertaining matches and feuds with McIntyre, and you want to go with Bobby Lashley? Someone no one believes in, no one finds entertaining. He doesn't put on entertaining matches. Why? Why, Vince? My god, you are on and off about everyone. Just Bobby Lashley ain't it, man. You could do Black. You could do AJ. You could do any fucking buddy. But you want to do Bobby Lashley. Oh, okay. Okay. When people stop tuning in when he shows up on your screen, stop asking yourself why. That's all I got. What do you think about this garbage?
My main concern, does this mean we're going to have to endure Drew and Lana promos?
Oh,
dude,
God.
Lana is the biggest fucking waste of space on that fucking television.
Seriously.
And by God, oh Jesus Christ, dude, I love the idea of what Bobby Lashley could have been. I love it. I fucking love it, of what he could have been. But ever since this guy stepped foot in this company, he has been a joke, a fake beast, and a fucking boring ass jobber. I love the idea of what he could have been. But my God, they have fucking took that idea and fucking threw it on the ground. Which is what they do with a lot of things. But Jesus Christ, this guy... And does beating R-Truth warrant him a WWE Championship match?
Seriously. Like, who hasn't beat R-Truth? There were fucking TV hosts who beat R-Truth for a 24/7 title. That means nothing to beat R-Truth. What a... Oh my god, bro. Lana, oh my god, bro. Please. How are you gonna fire Rusev,
Lucio.
but keep Lana? What? Like... What? Where's the logic in any of it? Where is the sense of common sense in any of that? Lana is the epitome of garbage. She can't wrestle. Her look is just okay. She's hot. A lot of women are. She can't wrestle. Her promos are just. I just want to throw a rope over a beam and hang myself anytime I see her. Like
Shit.
Lana is not it, man. And Bobby Lashley, he's just like you said, an idea of him. He's a great idea, but he's just a jobber. He's done nothing in the company. He will do nothing. They're supposed to like literally. He's just a ripped dude, a ripped jobber. How many times have we see that? Come on, man. What every jobber gets ripped nowadays just to try to get a push. It's not new. It's not entertaining. It's not engaging. He's not a challenge. He's a joke. So it's garbage. This is just useless garbage. I hope it's not the whole summer feud. I hope not. If it is, then my god, way to waste.
Oh my
Drew
god, is that.
McIntyre as
Oh,
champion.
the summer feud? Oh, Jesus Christ, if it's that. What are you trying to
I,
do? Fucking kill him?
yeah, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
God, come on, kill me, man. What the fuck?
That's the same thing they did with Seth, too. It's the same exact thing they did with Seth. They put him up against people that nobody gives two motherfucks about. And and how did that result for him? People hated Seth by the end of the summer.
Hated. It's just like, and they're gonna if they do this, they're gonna wonder, and they're gonna blame McIntyre for being disliked. Like, come on, man.
Per usual.
Per usual, because people love McIntyre is clearly a great champion. He can easily be, but he's not gonna be a great champion with a summer feud with Bobby Lashley, especially if Lana is involved. I would rather watch literally anything. I would watch main event over Lana. So
Honestly, I
that's
mean,
garbage decision.
it is to say the least. And it honestly, dude, Lana, I honestly just want to see I'd rather see Bobby fucking Lashley in this goddamn MVP stable, which is looking like what they're gonna put him in, just to get Lana the fuck off the television, bro.
Please, please get her off my TV. I can't stand her. She is just not it in any form, any way. She's garbage. Get her off TV, please. Please. I pray. I beg.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, this is 100%, 110% the wrong way to go on this feud, and it's gonna blow up in their face.
Oh, yeah.
A
And they're gonna
hundred
call
percent.
face.
Yep.
Yep.
And honestly, like on Raw, bro, there's so many people you can put against Drew. You can put
Serious.
Ray. You can put fucking Buddy Murphy. You can put Black. AJ. Hasn't said. Oh, he's in that tag team with Ricochet. Why are they even a team? If you broke them up, you have two challengers for McIntyre right there. If you build them up.
Exactly. Like, oh my god.
And that's.
God.
But the people that are being discussed to face Drew McIntyre, it sounds like they want to kill off his reign as fast as
So,
they can. Because we're
serious.
hearing Jinder, fucking
Oh,
Lashley. What are you trying to do to this guy? You trying to kill
who's
him?
Who's fucking next, man? Are you gonna bring back fucking Goldberg to fucking have a feud with him? Who's next, man? Seriously. You just picked the most worst people to try this out with. Seriously. Come on.
Honestly, man. And with that being said, speaking of Bobby Lashley, Leo Rush Leo Rush spoke. Leo Rush said a lot. He said that Mark Henry tears down African American talent. He said a lot.
He
He
did.
also said that him and Bobby always pitched a Lesnar match. Thoughts?
Like, that's the whole reason Bobby was brought to this fucking company. And I heard, I don't know if we're reporting on this too, but I heard there's no plan, they don't want to do that match. I heard there's no ever plans for that match anymore.
Oh yeah, that was
So,
in.
why,
That was
why
that.
is
Was, oh shit, my bad.
no, my bad, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that that is that is one of the things Leo says. They always pitched it, but WWE. He said it seems like they never ever want to do it.
Like, like, why is he employed then? Why is Bobby here? He's just on the roster. He's not gonna make moves anywhere else, especially after you killed him the way you did. God, no, he's not gonna make moves. And AEW won't want him. TNA will probably take him, because who don't they take? But seriously, man. Bobby Lat... Like, bro. That could have been such fun to see fucking Leo Rush talking to fucking Brock Lesnar the way he would, bro. His little high-ass voice. That shit would
Oh
be
my god.
hilarious to see. Him talking to Lesnar, bro, trying to roast Lesnar. That would be hilarious. Like, come on, man. At least do something entertaining with that group, because that group had potential, man. Leo Rush
Oh
is a
yeah.
great talent. He's a genuinely fun promo. He's great in the ring. He's a great talent. It would have been very entertaining to see all that with him and Bobby versus Brock. It's just a missed opportunity, man. For no reason. For the reason he was brought into this company, they don't want to do it. That's Vince for you. That's a perfect definition of modern Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I think too. And their vision for Leo. If your vision for Leo Rush is not wrestling, and he can be alongside Bobby, no problem.
Oh,
But if he's not wrestling and your vision for him is slapping Bobby's ass or pointing at his ass, whatever the fuck he was doing, then then you don't need this guy employed. You just don't. Like, why is he employed? If this is your vision for him, just to keep him away from other companies, my God.
God, man, this is garbage. Straight bottom of the barrel garbage. It really is, man. That's just dumb.
Honestly, man, and dude, first off, if Bobby goes back to Impact, I hate how people, I hate, I hate how Impact has three of the most talented women in fucking in their women's division, and I have no idea why they're there. Like, please, girls, go do something in a company that fucking will grant you some kind of success. They have Kylie Ray, fucking Jordan Grace, and Tessa Blanchard.
Like, bro.
You guys could have big money deals in Jacksonville, that's all I'm saying. But dude,
I'm saying, man.
why on God's green earth, why did you bring him back?
Seriously.
Just to fucking keep him from other companies, just to keep him from ROH. I'm sure ROH didn't want him, and I know he's not the Japan kind of guy.
Oh no. Like, come on, man. He's clearly not. He clearly wouldn't make it in AEW. So at that point, what other company matters besides New Japan? At that point, ROH means nothing anymore. They're hated by everyone. Fucking, and TNA means nothing. Who cares about TNA? What are you keeping him from? No one. You're keeping him from nothing. You're only torturing our eyes. The fact that he's on our TV. Like, at this point, don't just have him stay at home if you want him employed so bad. Just
Like,
keep him home.
you could put him in SCU.
Oh God.
That random ass group. No, I'm just playing. But
It's buried.
I don't think AEW would want him. But the only way he
No.
would work in AEW is if he's put with a
People.
mouthpiece.
Yeah. You'd have to be put with someone. Because he can't talk for shit. For a giant, intimidating dude, he talks like a generic, just normal dude. Just a dude you'd meet at the grocery store.
Hey Roman.
Like, come on. He, like, he
What was that promo we would always used to make fun of?
Oh my,
I forget what the hell he said. He's like,
it's something about Roman, man. He was trying to flame Roman.
oh, he's
It just
like,
did not work.
beat Brock.
Beat
I've been around since you were a little pup, or something.
Oh
Like,
God, he is-
bro.
They can beat Brock. Like, dude,
They can beat Brock.
for an intimidating guy, he sounds like an idiot. So, he needs a mouthpiece wherever he goes. Like, and he's old.
Like,
He's...
the only time I remember him coming off legit is when he was just telling Roman the truth. These people are sick of you fucking challenging Lesnar. I'm fucking sick of you challenging Lesnar. Maybe Brock. Maybe I think he said something along the lines. He didn't say this exactly. He said something along the lines of maybe Lesnar would put on a good match if he had somebody else to face or somebody challenging to face. God, Ruby Riot's head is bald.
I swear, what the fuck? I gotta get damn bald eyes. Yeah, he literally said, he said Brock would show up if he didn't have to face you every time he actually showed up. Like, dude, like that's the only cool thing he said, just because it's what everyone knows. Literally anybody could have said that and it was cool. So, Brock, I mean, not Brock, fucking, what's it, Lashley, he's not intimidating, he's not anything to care about, man. I don't know why they want him to face McIntyre. It's not a good decision. It's just not.
100%, man. And I think, man, again, why would you sign him? Just to keep him from people? Dude.
Like, why?
I don't understand it. I don't understand. I hate how they fucking do that.
I hate it.
I'll just have you to fucking ruin your legacy. As if you got one anyway.
Yeah. If it's not a hard company, what does it mean anyway? And then you start laughing like, shut the fuck up. Please. Spare me.
Oh, I think I remember what it was. Don't you try to downplay my background, Roman.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a fucking cowardly lion on the mic.
Swear.
Jesus Christ.
And he tried to lie about him main eventing Mania 23.
Yeah, and then they try to throw that in there like we're fucking stupid. He was in the middle of the show, and he fucking wrestled on Donald Trump's behalf against Umaga.
Like,
What the fucking main event?
Surprised they want to even bring that up now. What the fuck? Like, bro, that's just not it, man. That's not what he did. Stop trying to rewrite history for no reason. Come on, man.
And you're rewriting history to take John Cena and Shawn Michaels out of the main event?
Yeah,
If that's not a slap in the face, then I don't know what is. Those are two of the biggest fucking stars ever.
Legit. Come on, man.
To make an Extreme Rules Roman and Bobby match look legit? Okay.
Okay. You can't make... Bro, Extreme Rules is not a legit pay-per-view, and that's not a legit match. So, there's no way you can make that legit, man. No way. God, no. So, just, no. Don't put him against Drew. Don't put him against anyone. Release him. Who cares? No one.
Yeah, man, just to run down these two, quick releases real quick. Rachel Ellering confirmed release. Not much to say about that. She didn't really do much. She was in some Mae Young Classics, but yeah, you got any thoughts, bro?
Not much. I think she'll land wherever fucking Chris Hero lands. And if he's done, then she'll probably be done, to be honest. Unless she does go to AEW, which would be a great addition to their women's roster. I don't know how much good she is in the ring, but they could take anyone they could get at this point, man. So, I
Dude,
want to
I'd
see
be
her.
down for them to take fucking Sarah Logan. They're in desperate need of people.
I swear, man. Anybody at this point they need. God
Just depth.
damn.
Yeah, also, there's a huge question mark on a name that a lot of us know. Rey Mysterio. Obviously his contract, nobody knows when it's up for sure, but what we do know is that it is coming up soon. And obviously there's a lot of speculation going around that past Monday on Raw, the spot where Seth was cockeyed and running his head into the into the steel chairs. A lot of people are saying that was his right off of television. Well, that is the speculation, man. So, what do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't blame Ray for leaving at all, man. They're really doing nothing with him. They're just putting him in matches because people know he's good in the ring, so that's basically all they're doing with him. So I wouldn't blame him. And to be honest, I mean, Ray's great. I love Ray, but who really, truly is just just wants to see Rey Mysterio on TV? Come on, man. He'd do way better in an AEW type setting, man.
Oh my God.
He'd be amazing in that setting.
Do you imagine Ray paired with the Lucha Bros?
Oh, bro, they could put him in Death Triangle, even though it technically wouldn't be Death Triangle anymore. It'd be Death Square. But,
Death Rectangle.
But, yeah, but he would just do so much better in another company, man. They're not using Ray to their full potential, and, they're just having him employed so he doesn't go to AEW. So I'd say leave, man. Run. Please. Secure your legacy, because in WWE, man, there is no more legacy. Unless you're fighting, there's no more legacy. No matter what, man. Even if they want to give you a legacy, it's not it.
Unless you're our age and remember Ray from fucking when he was good.
When he was good.
Yeah, but I think Ray will do a lot better in an AEW setting, and I think that his time in WWE was kind of well spent. I think he put a lot of people over. Obviously, that's way cooler than him just coming in and burying people. But as far as his booking, he has been booked as an afterthought at best, and I think him in AEW to where he can. The only guy he's put great matches on with to make himself look good and put him over was Andrade. That's all I can remember, at least.
Really true.
And yeah, I think he can do that with a lot more people in AEW, such as one of my favorites, Darby Allin. He can do that with fucking literally anybody. Lance Archer. What's his face? Pac. Orange Cassidy, bro. I mean, there's just so many people. MJF.
Bro, him versus Marco would be genuinely awesome to see.
Yeah, Marco's great. And Jungle Boy. He's another one.
That'd be a really fun matchup, man. So, it'd be so cool.
Even Ray versus Luchasaurus. I mean, boatloads of people he can face in it. Not NXT. AEW. I can't believe Triple H was going to put... This is off topic. I can't believe Triple H was going to put Matt Hardy in a broken stable. I wonder who the fuck was going to be in that.
I swear.
What if it was Abdul Sher or the two genders? What if they were in the broken faction? Or Brendan Zink?
You know I could see in a broken gimmick? Bo. That would be awesome. That'd be something to do with Bo.
Oh my god, remember when Bo was running around the ring?
Oh my god, he fucking hit the
Dorito?
Dorito, yeah.
Call him El Dorito?
El Dorito, yeah, El Dorito, not El Dorito. Fuck. So that fucking spot was hilarious.
Oh my god, that was funny as shit, bro. He just ran his ass over.
Trucked his ass just by running normally.
I
That
wonder
shit was
who is
hilarious.
gonna be in that faction though.
That's true, man. That is really
This
true.
is why I'd love to talk to Triple H.
Oh my god, I love to.
Next up,
Swear.
man, just we just got done talking to you a couple stories ago about Roman Reigns and his feud with Bobby Lashley, but we got some news on Roman Reigns, man. This guy obviously has been off television for before Mania, about like 2 weeks before Mania, and we brought to you that the commentators can't bring him up. We brought to you that Vince McMahon is mad at Roman Reigns. Obviously, people are thinking this is a work, but we got some news for you, man. Roman Reigns is not even being brought up backstage. Yikes.
God.
The shit off camera. Backstage.
Yeah.
Wow. This,
Damn.
they must really be pissed off at him
Swear.
because I don't know what Roman did wrong. He didn't
Yeah,
do anything wrong.
it's 100% believable why he should and has and did not go to Mania. It totally, like, it makes sense. Like, why would he go to Mania? He has a child who are at risk in this whole pandemic, and he had leukemia, which he is very at risk with this pandemic. Why would he take the risk for a crowdless WrestleMania? If
In
I
a
was
match with
backstage,
Goldberg.
seriously, I wish I could join him if I was backstage going home instead of going to Mania, man. Why would you care? Like, and he's still the type of person, he would still want to go to that Mania. You knew he still wanted to go to that Mania. He's that type of guy. He wants to do it. He would want to make the fans happy in any way he can. He didn't want to leave, but he just had to make the decision for his health and his family's. I don't get what people are pissed about. Unless he fucking flipped off Vince, what I would have marked out for. I don't get why they're so pissed at him. I don't understand it. I don't understand the anger at him.
I definitely see why, man. I mean, you show up to work and a motherfucker's sick, and you're like, nobody
The
thought
fuck?
to fucking tell me. The Miz didn't think to tell anybody. You're just showing up to work sick. Well, obviously, this fucking company doesn't care, so I don't care about your fucking stupid crowdless Mania, where I'm probably gonna wrestle a minute and a half anyway. I'm not risking my life for a minute and a half match. And I'm Universal Champion, I have that burden, so now I have to show up at television too? Might as well not show up. Understand him
Exactly.
completely.
I
Completely.
don't blame him at all. I just don't understand the anger towards him. I don't know what the fuck he did before he left. Because if they're mad at him for just making the right decision, then they're delusional. Then they're just jealous that they didn't get to stay home during all this. That's just the real thing. Because if you're angry at him, you're an idiot. You're just an idiot, man.
And I read too that Vince is thinks of this pandemic
It's not serious.
as
It's
a
just
as
the
a
flu.
as just a bug, just
Yeah.
just something that's just getting in the way of everything. Listen, bro, you cannot act like that when you have X amount of employees. You can't,
Exactly.
because
You can't, man.
keep in mind your fucking employees. Keep in mind the people that work for you, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, I don't care if Vince is careless, 'cause he gets it. That's just a good thing for this business. Real shit. But think about your employees. People like, how many people do we not know that went through stuff like cancer? We didn't know Roman went through cancer. Who else could have?
Zack Ryder did.
Situations like that. Exactly, I didn't know that. Like, come on, man. Be considerate about your fucking employees for once, Vince. Think about that. Please. Like, come on, man. It's logic. Vince just lacks. Because he doesn't get
He's
anything outside
selfish.
his own money. He cares about himself. And that's it. He cares about himself and his wallet. That's all he cares about. And I don't get why people put him such on a high pedestal for what he did 20 years ago. He did great things. He used to do great things, but now he's an idiot. Now he's careless, he's selfish. He doesn't belong in the limelight. He doesn't belong in fame. He doesn't belong in power. He belongs to stay at home and just be an old man. That's all he should do. Vince is a delusional old bastard. That's what he is. He really is. I hate him. He's a terrible person. Fuck Vince. Fuck Vince McMahon. I don't care.
You're a
Real
delusional
shit.
bastard, McMahon.
God, man. Fucking Hogan. His racist ass.
What the fuck?
Seriously, man. I don't get the anger towards Roman. If anything, backstage, I would have had anger towards Vince for doing that, for having anger towards Roman. I don't get those people backstage. Bunch of kiss asses. If they are pissed at Roman.
100%, bro. 100%. Yeah, man, and yeah, Roman, dude, come back when you want, and if you don't want to fucking come back, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, go do movies, man. You'll actually look legit in movies. Just go do movies at this point, man.
Coming out in a fucking tactical vest. Next up, bro. Sami Zayn stripped of the IC Championship. Now, they're saying he's unable to compete. I can tell you right now, it's because of his behavior. I can guarantee, we brought to you last week that his behavior is stunting his push. He's sandbagging his push. I remember we brought that to you last week, or I can guarantee you that's the real reason why Sami Zayn is getting the title stripped from him. And I'm not sure where he lives. He may live in Florida. He may live in Canada. But Bobby Roode and another person can't make these TV tapings because they can't get into the country. I'm not sure where Sami Zayn lives. But that could be a reason. But his wisdom teeth had to get taken out, and that's why he hasn't wrestled since Mania, bro. And I guarantee you, it's because of the fact that his behavior. And you know what? I understand a boatload of talent, and if you can't fucking deal with him, release him or send him to NXT because he's more used to fucking those two companies than he will ever be to the main roster. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, man.
And Sammy, and if you hated how he acts so much, why would you put a championship on him? Why?
Seriously. Exactly, man. Why? They clearly didn't like him when he was just his normal self before he started being really outspoken, let alone now. So why would you even think about putting the championship on him if you don't like him? And then you get mad because of what he just says backstage, because he says his opinion. Like, come on, man. Just either, like you said, put him in NXT or release him. It's better for him. It's better for you. It's better for the fans. Everyone wins. Just move him to NXT or release him. It's that simple, man. You don't need to bury him. You don't need to just strip the title. Just release him. Come on.
And God, every time I fucking see this guy in NXT, it just makes me want to fucking cry out loud and sob.
Seriously.
Because of how much I miss the underdog from the underground, bro.
Oh my God, I swear.
I don't know what the fuck this guy. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
This ain't Sami Zayn, man.
It's everybody but fucking Sami Zayn. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Seriously. Come on.
Yeah, man, and I mean, yeah, but this tournament, bro. I mean, we got tonight. We got the opening matches. Corbin and Elias, AJ and Shinsuke. Don't ask. We'll get to that in a minute. Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. And the last match, I believe, was Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. And yeah, that's Sami Zayn's replacement. And Man, what do you think about the tournament?
I mean, it's a good tournament. It's not bad. Good people. Not the best mid carders they got on SmackDown, what I've seen so far. So I'm digging it, man. I'm just yeah, I dig it. Who would I like want to win? Damn, I don't even know, man. Probably. Damn, I don't know, man. I'm just down. Just make it prominent. Just make it important. That's all I care. As long as it's not an idiot champion, I'm good. Most of them are solid anyway, unless it's this version of Shinsuke Nakamura. God no, hate this version of Shinsuke. He should go at first release.
Ah,
Um,
I
but yeah.
wonder I wonder if they will have AJ win it to move him to SmackDown because they're saying that that WWE might have moved him to SmackDown, but I think that it's just this new rule in place. But sorry, keep going.
No, no, I get no, like that's probably their way of getting him permanently on SmackDown and getting that championship, so he could be a permanent member of that roster. So yeah, I was basically done anyway. So I got you. Go ahead. You say what you gotta say now.
Um, yeah, I mean, uh, honestly, for me, I love the tournaments, but I honestly feel like they've been stripping people of championships just for content on television. I really do.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Um, Obviously, with Jordan Devlin being stripped of the Cruiserweight Championship,
Yep.
that opened up so much
Potential.
shit
Yeah.
for TV because now they have this G1 type tournament which lasts way longer than the traditional tournament that we're getting on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I love tournaments, but
Most
yeah,
definitely,
I,
man.
I just like Sir K said, man, they just got to make it important.
That's all I gotta do, man. That's really it. I just want to just make the IC title important again, because when it's important, it's amazing. So that's all you gotta do is just make it important.
Who do you think wins?
Like I said, man, I don't know. To be honest, I can't even tell you most of that SmackDown roster, to be honest. So, I don't have a prediction to who wins. Who do you got?
Just for the news we got the other week about them wanting to give Jeff Hardy a push to prevent him from going to AEW, I think it was gonna fucking go
Yeah,
to Jeff Hardy.
that could be true. That could also further him and Sheamus' feud.
Yeah.
So I can see you going to Hardy, just so he can stay. Because goddamn,
He's leaving anyway. I really
oh,
genuinely think he's gonna leave anyway.
I think. I just think he just wants to just be creative, man.
I think so.
He just want. It's not. I don't even think he just because he wants to do the broken thing with Matt. He just wants to be creative, and he probably does want to do the broken thing with Matt. It's probably just so fun for them to do as brothers, just to bond over this fun gimmick. Is just who wouldn't want to go do that, you know?
Yeah, and Matt was saying too how Jeff mentioned to him how this is really cool because it Matt's a genius about it, and Matt was saying how it preserves their body. They don't have to do
Yeah.
crazy Team Extreme type shit anymore because they're taking care of their bodies and they hate the spot monkeys. You know what I mean? And it
Exactly.
preserves their bodies. It's a great thing
Yeah.
for them. Um,
Legit.
and yeah, I mean, I honestly think it'll go to Jeff, but I honestly think he'll be out the door anyway.
Yeah, I say probably. Most definitely, man. I would if I was him. Easily.
Yeah, for sure. Um, Next up, man, Finn Balor suffers a bruised knee on NXT. This is a minor injury.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. It always sucks when anyone gets injured, but, thank God it's only a bruised knee. He'll be back in no time. Probably like the next week or two. There's no problem. So, thank God it's something small, because this act of Finn, this Prince, I love it, bro. I really dig it, so I'm glad he's not he doesn't have to fucking leave for 6 months or something. So
Especially
it is
now. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
exactly. No, go ahead.
I was saying that especially now is the worst time because he just started up a feud with Damian Priest.
Yeah,
So that's something to look forward to.
and they need that content on NXT. So definitely, man. Thank God it's just only a bruised knee. So yeah, at least it's just like I said, at least it's not something bigger. That's all we could just hope for and thankful be thankful for. I guess yeah, be thankful for. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I think I love the print. I love the logo,
Yeah.
bro. I just
Oh,
love it. It's fantastic. And I'm excited to see what he's able to do with Damian Priest because Damian Priest is great.
most
In his own
definitely.
right. Obviously, this is the next best thing, and I love his signature weapon, that fucking
Oh,
nightstick that he swings out. That shit is badass, bro.
sick, bro.
Um, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with Finn Balor and Damian Priest. But I think just
Yeah.
one week off of actually wrestling, and I think he'll be all right. It's just
Yeah.
a bruised knee, nothing like that SummerSlam injury in 2016,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly.
But with that being said, as we wrap up here, man, NXT TakeOver announced for June 7th. Now, this is a takeover. We will be live streaming that. Obviously, it's not on a holiday, so we will have a review show for you for that. Obviously, like I said, Money in the Bank is a big five. But if these pay-per-views fall on holidays, man, well, not a holiday like that nobody really does anything on, like Memorial Day or
Yeah.
um, Independence Day, just one of those. But like if it falls on the 4th of July or an Easter or a Mother's Day, Father's Day, any day where people want to hang
Actually
out with
celebrate.
family and stuff,
Yeah.
we won't be doing. But if it's just one of those jobber holidays, then we'll be on most likely. And if we're not, we'll let you know. But
Yeah.
NXT TakeOver in Your House, we will be doing a review show for this. We will basically only be reviewing the unfortunately we can't do Double or Nothing because I have to work a very long shift that day, but we
Damn.
will fit it on the Friday show. I
Most
apologize.
definitely.
I did not request the day off because I was not sure. I honestly thought they were just going to cancel it. Um, and unfortunately
They did not.
they did not, and I was very upset when I seen I had to work that day. But we will fit it in to the podcast on the Friday show, the next Friday, um, or we'll figure out something. Maybe the next day
Yeah.
or something. We'll figure out something. Well, we will try to get that to you as fast as possible, and if not, it will just be on the Friday show, but we will figure it out for you guys. NXT TakeOver in your house. Like I said, we will be having a review for this. We will be doing it, like I said, for the AEW pay-per-views, the big five WWE pay-per-views, Rumble, Mania, Money in the Bank, and
Takeovers.
Survivor Series. And
Yeah.
takeovers. Wait, isn't there one more? Rumble, Takeover, Rumble, Mania, Money in the Bank, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. SummerSlam.
Uh,
Fucking forgot about SummerSlam. Um, yeah, man. NXT Takeover in your house announced. Thoughts?
my day, man. I really like the use of the name. I think it's very creative at this point in everyone's lives. And it's a takeover, man. It's gonna be awesome. They're building up matches like fucking Io and Charlotte. Charlotte, thank God, predicting it now. She's gonna lose. Hopefully, we're gonna get matches like um Finn and Damian Priest, fucking all that type of shit. It's gonna be up, bro. It's gonna be a takeover. So thank God
Riddle.
we're getting a takeover during the
Yeah,
summer, man.
a lot of people are thinking too. Riddle and Thatcher in a submission match,
Yeah,
and
that'd be awesome.
hopefully that's where we could see the Pete Dunne heel turn. Um. Oh shit. I think.
Hmm.
Oh no, we can't. I think Pete's in the UK. Huh. Fuck. Well, whenever he
Hmm.
does come back, we'll be able to see it. Uh.
Yeah.
Man, I really want to know what they're gonna do with Killer Cross for that takeover. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
and I wonder Adam Cole too. I wonder what they're gonna do with him.
True. Cross could attack Cole after whatever match is he has for that pay-per-view. He could attack him afterwards, something like that, or challenge him or something. So there's definitely some big shit coming up. I feel with Killer Cross. So glad to see. Oh, he's so awesome, bro.
Oh
That shit's
God.
awesome.
Ugh. Yeah, that entrance.
Oh my god.
That's a badass
Amazing.
entrance.
By the way, guys, actually, we found this out a couple of days. Remember that chick? Raw, that was the Sasha mark that faced Naya. I think it was Naya, or was it Asuka? One of the two.
It was nice.
She faced. Okay, it was Naya. I got buried. That person is Charlotte Bordeaux.
You
I
mean
totally
Scarlet?
forgot that was her. Scarlet. Yep, sure, that's Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet.
Charlotte Bordeaux.
Bug. I fucked up her name. But yeah, that's her, bro. I was shocked. And I was shocked. I forgot that was her, bro. She's changed a lot in the 2 years.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she's in an incredible role. Her in Killer Cross, bro. That's some big stuff, bro. That's
Sorry.
they got a
Oh,
bright future ahead of them for sure.
most
Um,
definitely.
yeah, man. And as we move on, this is our last story for this show. WWE's new crossover rule. Obviously, they on SmackDown tonight they called it the Brand on Brand Invitational.
No.
Thoughts?
Have you guys not learned from the wild card rule? It didn't get over with the fans. It doesn't help the fucking ratings. It doesn't work, Vince. You tried this before, and it was hated by everyone. Even the fucking everyone hated the wild card rule, bro. So why are you trying this again? Come on, man. It just shows how delusional that old man is, man. It's garbage. No one wants to see this. We're just gonna see the same type of shit we saw with the wild card rule. People are just gonna randomly appear on the other one's show. It's not gonna make sense, and they're just doing this for filler. It's filler. So it's just really garbage, man. It ain't it, man. What do you
And
think?
in a pandemic, why are you making people work more?
Yeah, like that makes no sense.
It really doesn't. You know what I mean? It's not like you're at a superstore and you need people, so people are working
Yeah.
more. You are running television in front of an empty arena, and you seem to think that putting Charlotte on all three shows is gonna garner a fucking rating?
What?
Come on now.
Bro, Charlotte is not a draw. I don't know how many times we have to say it. No one cares about Charlotte. Not the hardcores, not the casuals. Charlotte is not a draw.
She
Get it
really
through your
isn't.
head. No one cares about Charlotte Flair. She's garbage. No one cares. Just, you know what? I hope they believe that she's a draw, so that'll take her off NXT. Believe she's a draw, Vince. Believe it with all your heart, so you get her away from the NXT division. Please, believe it with all your heart. Go ahead, cause my God, man, just another dumbass decision again from Vince.
Yeah, honest. Like you said, so let me get this straight. Vince McMahon doesn't care about the ratings, right? You think people don't even want to see Charlotte on one show, and
Yeah,
you think putting Baron Corbin and out of anybody you put to face Drew McIntyre on Raw, you pick Baron Corbin to send over there? You think that's gonna
bro.
garner a rating? Oh my god, I gotta watch the show tonight. Fucking Baron Corbin's challenging fucking Drew McIntyre for the I think it's not for the WWE Championship, but okay, what the fuck are these guys doing?
The fuck? The fuck? Bruh. Bruh. Like,
Bro, what
you
the
see that notification on your phone, you're like, oh, thank God I'm not watching tonight. Like, come on, man. No one cares
I
about
know,
Better
I know.
Corbin.
Honestly, I mean, Baron Corbin, bro, like I said, out of all the people you send to, out of all the people you send to fucking, to Raw, to garner a rating, it's that fuck? Really?
Yeah. Seriously. Come on. No one cares about Baron Corbin. People, he is the opposite of a draw. He draws people away from watching your show. So, why? Come on, man. God.
Honestly, man. And, I mean, this, it's not going to end well because think about it. You're going to do this brand on brand invitational until a fucking, um, until someone, until this all goes back to normal. And are you just going to suddenly stop doing it?
Yeah. What's
That
gonna
just
be the...
makes you look like you're just begging for ratings.
Exactly. Which they clearly are. And it just makes them even look worse. It's just not a good move in the slightest, this rule. It's just not. I just need to give up with these type of big bro. This
Honestly,
company at this
man.
point is meant to have two separate rosters with two separate identities. They need to get that through their head.
Honestly. And they're gonna pay for it, man, because this is not
Yep.
gonna be good. This is not going to be received well. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, bro, you got anything else to say?
Uh, nah, man. I think I got it all got out all I could say about this shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna end good. I'll tell you that
No,
right
it's
now,
not.
man. And it's just gonna make it even more boring. It's just gonna now.
Seriously.
We're just gonna see fucking certain people from SmackDown get buried on Raw and vice versa, and we're gonna see more of people we already don't want to see.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah,
This is...
guys. But that is gonna do it for this edition of episode 6 of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. Any last words?
Um, thank you guys for tuning in, man. And tell us what you thought of Money in the Bank in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, guys. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this edition of the podcast. Thank you guys for showing up. And the next time we come to you guys, it is our top 10s, man. And our top 10s will be best runs in WWE and top 10 superstars we are surprised did not get that pink slip on April
Ooh.
15th. Hope you guys join us for that podcast, man. That is going to do it for this edition of the podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys with the top 10s.
Peace.